What about my sweat equity?
Woo!
Whoa. Sweat equity.
Party time!
Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Woo! Nature Boy!
Sweat equity. What about my sweat equity?
Sometimes you got to get yourself fired up with some Ric Flair woos to yourself.
I'll take that over a hottie toddy any day.
I do both.
No, not today.
Mix them together.
Not today.
Get a little chocolate, get a little peanut butter. That's how you get some Reese's.
Ah, it's better every time.
Did that writer hit you up? Did we ever attack him?
No, because I called their podcast the wrong name.
So
I called it the Fantasy Focus Baseball, and that's the ESPN one, and theirs is Fantasy Baseball Today. Now I'll just send them this clip, I guess.
Fantasy Baseball
me correcting
Today.
it. Ooh.
Is this ESPN?
No, that's CBS.
CBS. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, they had to go generic on the name.
Right.
So that's not really on you so much.
You know, I could have got it right. Not that hard.
I'm trying to be the mom.
So
to
stupid.
You that doesn't
an idiot.
The kid that doesn't do anything wrong.
Idiot. Yeah, that's their fault.
That's their fault.
They shouldn't have named it that. I don't know why they name it that.
Behind the glass, we got John Paul, Champagniac picture.
Woo! Ooh, right. Wow. Fastest reaction time ever, I think.
Yeah.
And that's all we get out of them.
One
That's all we
with
get.
my 5-second delay.
I think you're mad at me. Are you mad at me?
Y'all just went
Not
on
at all.
Y'all just went on a road trip to
Road
do some
trip.
commercials or something. I don't know, but it was something in South Florida to where you went to the wrong place.
Right. It was a commercial shoot that was in West Palm Beach. Drive to West Palm Beach, find out the commercial shoot is not in West Palm Beach. It's in Estero, which is like Fort Myers, which is, if you're not familiar with the geography of Florida, on the other side of the state.
It's a good 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours solid in the worst rain ever. Across Alligator Alley. That was cool.
Alligator Alley, for those that don't know, is like you go across the bottom of the state. It's literally
Through the
like
Everglades.
one decent stop in the middle.
Yeah.
It's through the Everglades, through what you would think Florida man lives in, probably.
Right.
If he was an amalgam of one guy.
Mm-hmm. There was only like 4 exits.
Right. They're all creepy.
Yep.
There's one that's less creepier than the other 3. But
What about the gas station mall?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the one. Like you can get pecans or something like that.
I think you're confusing that with the Turnpike, John Paul. That was on the way down to West Palm. Those, I think, don't exist on Alligator Alley.
So for those outside the area, the scariness of Florida to a lot of people just up the ante. If you go through the Everglades, if you pop a tire on Alligator Alley, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And then we're right in the middle of like a storm could come every 20 minutes.
Dude,
kind of
it
weather.
Yeah. Oh, it was. It was not good weather either. You know, we had fun though. Couldn't do it with anybody
there
else.
was nothing more Florida than a gas station mall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Well, I mean, where are you going to get shorts? Where are you going to get,
Right.
your
Chargers,
groceries?
Drapes,
Your
whatever you need.
Your
Your drapes for your semi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
New
There's no
cushions.
IKEA out there in Muck City, as they call it.
Did they?
Yeah, it's where a bunch of athletes come out of because they run and grab rodents in the sugarcane fields. There's a great book called Muck City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Like a bunch of running backs and defensive backs come out of that area because they're so agile. It's really interesting.
Oh, yeah, that sounds made up, though.
Like, you have a computer in front of you.
I don't,
Muck City?
I don't like to look it up.
So you got Miami right there that produces a lot of talent already, but then you have this weird, like, people would confuse it from outside the area. Muck City's like an hour and a half inland, right? Right in the middle where that grocery store, gas station, Flying J wannabe,
Like
trucker
I said,
showers.
Sure, I don't know. You could be making all this up. Muck City.
There's a bunch of Auburn guys. That's how I know they started getting drafted or recruited out of there when Gene Chizik was the coach. Yeah, little fun fact. Anyway, they catch rodents. That's how they're fast. They work on that side to side speed.
Wow. I mean, it's not genetic, right? It's the city they're living in.
No, it's part of it. I would say there is. Yeah, speed's an interesting thing. I think about that in relation to a lot of skills you have in business. Like
oh, Mr. Transition over
Yeah,
here. Holy
yeah.
shit.
someone calls me Mr.
I just want to do
Tranny.
some business stuff.
So, but I think about like, all right, speed is one of those things like you can work on, but you can't like sprinting, right?
There's absolutely a ceiling.
You get marginally better, right? But you're not going to increase your speed so much,
You can't work out to be Usain Bolt.
right? No matter how much you work out.
Does not matter.
Now you can shave, like when I did track in high school, I could shave off, a couple tenths here and there,
Sure.
working on the starting, working at it and just stretching and doing all these things that I needed to do. But it's when I think about speed a lot in the sense that like, all right, just like kind of those natural abilities of a lot of people in business, right?
Yep. I get to be Keanu.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Oh, we're talking about just regular speed.
Oh, speed 2, cruise control.
He's not in He's not
I
in
know.
Speed 2.
I was
Speed
like,
2.
I was like, speed. Were we talking Matrix? Wait, shit.
Come on, man.
My
I
thing
love
was
to
like,
derail you.
if
good.
if you're good at doing hardcore sales, if you're good at doing like, that sales kind of hunting over sales farming kind of thing.
Ooh, explain what you're talking about a little bit more.
We're more farmers. There's a lot of people in service businesses that not retail service, but professional services businesses. You're usually an account farmer. It was on that Asher Strategies personality test we took.
Uh-huh.
We're more farmers. We like to build relationships with people. We're not a burn and churn.
Gotcha.
So the other side of that is we had your buddy in the other day who's he didn't come on the show, but he was here hanging out and just like, that guy's an awesome salesman.
Yeah.
Right.
Ryan Laura, love you, buddy.
Right.
Great salesman.
And that's
If you need to buy an Audi, go
that's
to
a
him.
muscle that we don't really have naturally.
Yeah.
Some people naturally have it.
It's such a weird thing to be able to do it good and not feel like you're getting sold.
Right.
Like he makes it like he's a great guy. He's so affable and like I do want to buy a car from him. It's like
Politicians are good at that. College
Yeah.
football coaches. Let's
Right.
think about that.
yep.
Because there's a degree of like, your buddy's cool. I like him. I get a good vibe out of him. There's the salespeople where you're like, this guy will sell whatever,
Uh-huh.
and I don't like those guys.
Yeah.
Like, give me anything, I'll
Lord.
sell it. And you're like,
I know. Like great. Why?
because then it's just more of a power game.
Yeah.
Like,
then it's just
sell you this pen kind of thing,
Mhm. Yeah, I'm just gonna boss hog my way to sales.
which I heard's made up. That wasn't even the Wolf of Wall Street part.
What?
Jordan Belfort didn't do that. Sell you this pen. It was just made up on the spot
Oh,
in the movie.
yeah. That was the dumbest part of that movie.
I mean, I kind of like it and I kind of hate it at the same time. That's how I feel about the whole movie. But because you're kind of like, it's kind of like Entourage, where you're praising these guys that fucked over a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
And Entourage was the biggest waste of a TV show. I thought it was like porn for dudes.
It is.
It's like
Porn for
Sex in
dude.
the City for dudes.
Yeah,
basically.
that's a good call.
Because that's like every guy's wet dream is to be the was Adrian Grenier or
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Every episode ends with things working out. They're drinking beers on top of the mountain. Oh man, that was a close one.
Right.
Like, God,
And there are
geez,
four
I didn't
guys-
think you were gonna get it.
I never understood the people that love that show, and I go, "Could you ever hang out with those guys?" And they're like, "Oh, you know what? I don't think so." I was like,
Oh, I want to punch all of them.
"Right? Why do you like this?"
Yeah.
Turtle's funny. I was like, "No, he's not.
Mm.
He's funny by proximity,
Yeah.
because the other three guys are not that funny."
They would be funny if you saw them at a bar and made fun of them.
Right, and
That's
when he
how
was
it's funny.
fatter, and they made fun of him for being fat.
Yeah. Then
You don't
he
think
was
drama's funny?
like, no, not really.
It's just it's funny if you don't see it every episode, but it's the same. He's plucking the same string every time,
Yeah.
so it's like, okay,
He's the older brother who gets picked on like a younger brother. Cool.
right, and freaks out over nothing.
But
But it's not a perspective. It's not a perspective. It's just anger, right?
Yeah.
Whereas
he's
like
not-
a
He
Will
just
Fer-
looks funny.
no, for sure. But
That's why I like him.
the difference between him and like Will Ferrell doing anger is like there's a weird depth to some of those characters that are angry in a weird way
right.
that you don't really see on the surface. Anyway,
Yeah. Sorry to
uh,
derail again.
wait. So what? How? Anything? Did we learn anything? Exit briefed me on video doing
Yeah.
commercials.
We need to be more thorough on locations.
By the way, this is what everybody should do on a project, any project. You got to do an exit brief, even if it's just by yourself.
Yeah, definitely check your emails. Make sure the address is right.
Okay, check.
You know,
So
I
put
don't-
that in the pre-checklist.
I mean, other than that, everything went smoothly. Really, we
It wasn't our fault.
Yeah, it wasn't our fault. Really, I don't
The
think.
client met us in the hotel lobby in West Palm.
Yeah, that's true too.
Why? What's the
There was another person up the ladder who
Oh.
did not communicate even to their own people. So it wasn't like it was really anything. I guess we could have done. I don't know. I wasn't part of the that side of it. So we'll
Well,
just trust. We'll blame them.
for y'all though, like working on this. Is there anything you can improve? Did you get any ideas on like your process, your operations, and stuff?
Well, I mean,
Sure, I think being more involved in pre-production is a must
yeah,
because I don't necessarily do pre-production if we don't charge you for it. Because that's going to be a couple extra days of doing stuff like scripting and planning and phone calls and stuff like that. But they took care of all of that for us. And at the end, it was like, we really need to have some control of that.
yeah. Well, I
You
mean,
need approval, or like you need to run through it for yourself.
it was really the one thing we could have really, I don't know, prepared. I don't know how much we could have prepared better, but like we had people reading lines that weren't actors, that were going through
Rough.
and we really need to figure out a streamlined way so that people can get in there and feel comfortable reading lines that are not reading them, but saying them in a way that sounds like they're not read. Because we were doing the thing like teleprompter style where the words were underneath the camera lens itself. And then it kind of acted like a crutch where it would be like, oh, I mess up a line. It's like, oh, I can't see that thing. It's like, well, you've read it 15 times now.
Right,
You really
right.
can't
It's got to
remember
be like
what it was.
SNL cue cards. Where
Yeah.
If you stare too long, people can tell you're reading them.
Yeah, exactly. Christopher Walken style.
Well, so that's just like any project you work on, right? So this is actually good. I think this is important to go through an exit brief in real life kind of situation y'all just went through. Because what do we learn next time? All right, in the business development process, right? We're going to ask, all right, what is the creative? If there's humans involved in this creative, right? We're going to go, are they actors or are we doing amateurs?
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to allot for that time. How many? And make a math out of it. If it's an actor, it's going to take us this long to do this scene. If it's someone off the street, it's going to take 3 times as long.
Maybe long. I mean, it all depends, man.
So I'm saying like
People
you pad for 8 times as long,
The-
right?
Yeah, the interesting thing is that it's not like somebody starts out trying to get these lines out and they get better.
Yeah,
They devolve to like
they burn
worse.
out. Yeah,
it's just like, oh god, I can't do this. Like, what am I even doing? Like,
Every time.
you hear it like in their voice that they just want to be quitting right now. Like, just don't want to do it anymore. Like, you're not going to actually use this. And it's like, no, you got to get this down, buddy. You got to make this happen, or what are we going to do?
So who was I've been on set with our friends of the program, JB Ball directing, and I've been with Damien Alpazar directing. And what they're good at, and I'm not that great at because I get frustrated. Because I'll try to plan this, I'll try to figure everything out beforehand, and I'm not externally frustrated like my face normally looks, resting bitch face.
Mhm.
But I will get like, come on, man, we sent this ahead of time, like kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you didn't even open the email. And you
Mhm.
had it, and you go,
Mhm.
"Oh, I had that email sitting right here with the script and
Right.
everything." What they were good at is they would get in the ear. Someone's got to be good cop. Someone's got to be bad cop. I kind of figured out on set. So someone has to be an asshole. Come on, we got to go. We got to go. So I'd play that usually. But those two, when I worked with them, they would get in the ear and they go, "Hey, just calm down. Just look, relax." They would say something that they got their personality, the empathy enough of who they are, and would go, just settle down, slow down, act like it's this because you told us you like this. So pretend it's like the hobby you like doing.
Yeah. We tried, man. It's just
So
like,
one of y'all had to do
that doesn't help.
it was just like,
It makes it worse.
They're really good. There's a way to do it that directors are. You figure out these tricks. I've seen it a few times.
yeah, I mean, that works sometimes,
Mhm.
but it's just,
But they're
you
dealing
hit a
with
wall.
actors.
Yeah. They're all exactly.
No, these are not actors. What I'm talking about when I'm in my experience, because I've always had amateurs or just people on the street.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's definitely a way to connect with somebody to get the point so that they can feel that calm and refocus. But sometimes it just, like I said, it gets away from you, devolves into just like do one line at a time. Do this one line, get that one down. Okay.
Right.
Because
It's hard to explain. People literally, their brain starts shutting down.
No,
Like
look,
the anxiety kicks in.
Mine does for sure, because it's like, this is it. I don't want to be an actor, so it's like, if I have to do anything on screen, sometimes it's really tough for me to like be like, oh, what the fuck what's going on? And then you're like, what do I look like while I'm doing it?
yeah,
And then you have people that you have to figure out perfectionist problem, right? They're trying to get it perfect, which
Yeah.
actually makes you mess up more, in a lot of ways. So
maybe some kind of pep talk about. Maybe it's like you're stepping. This is not you doing this, reading these lines. You're an actor right now. You be the actor. Something to do with just like making it not them doing it, make them feel like, oh, this won't reflect back on them personally or something.
honestly,
think, John Paul?
what has helped in my experience is I would make a run and go get booze for people that couldn't,
Yeah.
margaritas or something.
Yep. That would have helped.
The only way to solve the problem
Y'all are doing
is to
an
make
AA
sure that they're
commercial.
ultra prepared. They have to be prepared.
Yeah.
They have to want to be
They have
prepared
to study their lines
Yeah.
and be ready.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, it's if you know something by heart, and like realistically, we've not done something that if you're going to be on camera, you couldn't learn by heart. That's the way to go, because people are trying to hit these points and they're trying to nail it, and it's just like you're not.
WNBC.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're not. Who cares? Just you got to get these points across. It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah. All right. So outside of that part, so let's back it out. How can we get better? How can we continuously improve this process as it's evolving? Right. No professional service business, just like video production. You're going to have more amateurs get in this area, so that part's never going to not be there. Double negative.
Yeah.
But you're always going to be dealing with amateurs. Just like, got to figure something out there on that psychological level at some point. But for now, what can you improve on to make it less frustrating outside of that part? It sounds like knowing the creative, the script, even if it's taken care of, right? That would help a lot. Because then you can go, okay, now I know the setup.
Yeah. I mean, outside of that, like, he and I, we have it down pretty good. Like, we work well together. Like, it wasn't like a thing where, we're getting pissed at each other for stuff. We've got it kind of down where John Paul takes the lead and I just grip at what he needs, to move this here.
What to take away from it, and you could do this with any business, but for video, it's being involved in pre-production. We have to be highly involved in the creative process, the scripting, and all of that, because clients don't know how it works, but they don't want to pay for the pre-production.
So the way you do that really is it's embedded in the cost. You can put it in there, but you don't have to put a line item that you're charging for it, right? Because on big productions,
Kind of do.
you should, at a certain point, you should, right? You should put that in but you're not owed them. When you do a proposal, you don't have to itemize everything, because all that's going to do is they're going to go through it and try to pick things apart to delete stuff. And you're like, I found that out the hard way. I was like, I wanted to be transparent about everything we're doing. And all that did,
bogs down, man.
it just, it slows the process down. Then they want to question everything. I get frustrated and I don't have a lot of patience for it because I'm moving quickly. And so I found out that, look, here's our process. Here's the invoice. Here's the estimate. We can go over it in the like kind of chunks, but I'm not going to go through line item by line item where you're going to tell me my process on doing this, right?
Yeah. That's a big part of it. People just don't understand what goes into it. It's like, what do you mean pre-production? You mean like, getting your hotels and stuff? It's like, well.
Or like plan. Yeah. People don't want to plan. It's not our natural, especially guys. Guys aren't good. It's not our natural thing for the most part to plan.
I don't know.
I would say,
I don't see it as a guy-girl thing.
Oh, I definitely do.
Sexist.
Yeah, this is a point for the women out there.
Oh.
Yeah, hashtag me too.
Men's rights.
Oh, Is that why you're wearing the Andrew
Did
Yang?
you come in?
Yeah, my Andrew Yang swag. I got this because when he loses, it's going to be the funniest of the, like, you know, Ross Perot 92 bumper stickers. Yang 2020, baby.
Perot
People
was
like,
actually
who the
like
hell?
a badass dude. I didn't realize. I read his.
Oh, dude, he
obituary.
called all this stuff in 92. I just saw a thing about it. He like predicted everything that's going on.
Like,
he rented TV time to like break it all down for everybody.
yeah, people talk about Bernie kind of breaking in and being a third party. Is like Perot had the highest independent or third party,
Yeah.
whatever. He got to that stage. You have to get a certain amount of votes to get to the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome. And Dana Carvey pretty much ruined him.
Yeah. I don't know. He was kind of a caricature of himself. It didn't.
Can I
need
finish?
much- yeah.
Can I finish? Wait, can I finish?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a blast from 92.
Yep.
96? Did you do 96 too?
I don't remember. I remember
Or 88?
92.
He did it twice. He ran twice.
I don't know.
I've been to Texarkana, Arkansas, Texarkana, Arkansas, Texas. I can't remember which
I
line,
think
but
he's from Texas, isn't
the
he?
Perot Theater. I was
Oh.
like, I want to play there one day. But we performed in a bar. All right. Anything else on the video production? Like, I always think like, okay, what's the exit brief on it? Is there any like tools we can get or a pre ride out checklist? Do we have? I'm sure John Paul does this because he seems very meticulous with this kind of stuff. Like, you know, do we have enough extension cords? Do we have battery backups? Do we have batteries charged? Do we have check?
Yeah,
as
all
you're
that
packing
like
it?
yeah, that stuff he's got down. You know, we're renting cameras, renting a lot of stuff now.
You have gaffer's tape. You have like all those little things that you go. Fuck.
Yeah.
You have to go run to Home Depot. It takes 20 minutes to get to a Home Depot and
Yeah.
get something.
Well, I mean, after, geez, how many years? How many years have you been doing it, John Paul?
6.
6 years? Yeah. Hope he's got it down.
yeah, but I mean, you'd be surprised. Like sometimes you take it easy on yourself. We talked about negotiating, you know, your own kind of systems and going, I don't want to get up early, right? And you're like, I deserve to sleep in a little bit. And you can negotiate yourself in a weird way with that kind of stuff.
You know, something that we bring to the table is people fucking love us.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't matter if we're doing weddings or, you know, this corporate kind of video stuff. The clients love us.
Yeah.
And the people that are working with us love us. So that really is huge, I think. Because they're going to
I mean, I think it's-
Have you not been clipping yourself when you're talking?
No, yeah, we're just watching him talk. Yeah, it's true. If you're honest with the people, man, and just kind of, and you know, we kind of do a ball busting, you know, routine like you and I do.
Yeah.
That really it lets people kind of let their guard down for the most part because, like, oh, these guys are giving it to each other. They're not coming after me for whatever reason.
Right. Yeah. It's try
That's
to
a big
keep it
deal.
loose in a very meticulous kind of production.
Yeah. Well, I mean, professionally loose. Hashtag professionally loose.
Ooh, pro loose.
Mm.
That's
good.
I like
I think
it.
that's something big that, and like directors, you know, people talk about how they're good to work with, and that takes them a long way.
Yeah. Who said that? I don't know who's talking right now.
Look,
Cutting
I
to
did.
himself. Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Good.
it's so hard. to
yeah, it's really
fucking- with
hard.
the delay and the camera angles.
It's not that hard,
Fuck.
guys. It's not that hard. I'm gonna teach my daughter how to do it. Get rid of you.
Please.
Anyway.
What about like video dumping? Do y'all do it right there? The raw video, back it up.
I
all that
poop
stuff?
before we leave usually.
Oh, raw dump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't usually
No,
poop while we're out and about.
we actually only used a 128 gig card, and we didn't even fill it up. But we're filming with a camera that records to 2 SD cards at a time,
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
so it's like backed up already.
Yeah, that always would screw me on like trying to do a sketch.
Yeah.
like 7 years ago or more. Like just like forgetting to do those little things.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, we prepare over the top with it, you know, ready to go in case that happens. Batteries out the ass.
But I mean, I'm going over processes for Tokubaga and trying to go over all, you know, website development. Okay, here's phase 1, 2, and 3. Where can we get better at a lot of this? Where can I scale this a little bit better for myself? Like the pre-production stuff. Can I send a form of questions ahead of time that'll knock out a lot of like, oh, I don't know I don't know my login for GoDaddy.
Right.
So it's going to take another month until we repoint.
Yeah, that
And
is.
then
a
we
good,
don't get paid on that.
Yeah, that's a good point for that.
Yeah.
Having
If there's
like a
something that
breakdown.
I could do different, it would be hiring lighting specialists. It's like, guys, okay, I'm here.
Okay,
Look.
good.
Oh,
It was
there
John
you
Paul
are.
talking
There
that
you
whole
are.
time.
People
Good.
that are listening to this don't care that they can't see
Hey,
me talk.
we're not. This is our show. You shut it.
What's the
Okay.
point
No,
of
go ahead and talk.
having the glass if I can't see your face anyway?
I
There's
know.
3 monitors. in the
I know.
room.
He just did that too to block his whole face.
Well, so you made me fucking forget what
You
I
were
was
talking
saying.
about hiring lighting experts,
Yeah, it's. I would love to get a lighting crew.
and then we
And
got to
really
roll
dial
5
in
hours
the
in the car
lights.
with those guys, the stinky light guys.
Yeah, you.
I don't need a camera operator. I don't need sound guys. We can do that all ourselves. But lighting is different.
Depending on the scope of the scene, obviously. But yeah, I mean, if you have I'm sure a more robust scene, if you're doing the Goodfellas walking in the kitchen into the Copacabana, that's
Yeah.
going to take a couple guys on set. But
Yeah.
for what y'all are doing, for the most part, direct to camera stuff, I'm guessing.
Yeah, a lot. We're in control of a lot of the stuff. It's not like we're
But you're not
out
doing
in public.
You're not doing a moving
It's
scene.
all about lighting
You don't need a
to
dolly.
make it look good.
No, we don't.
And you probably can get whatever. on the-
Photography is the study of light.
Really,
Is it?
is that what it is?
Yes.
That makes sense. I mean, that's kind of the big difference between a lot of even just Instagram, like good Instagram photos. It's like how the light is hitting the person. It kind of judges the picture.
For sure. Yeah,
But you don't think about
You
that.
know,
You think about framing and what's the content in the picture.
it's incredible how many people don't think of any of it.
Well,
You ever hand somebody your phone, be like, "Hey, can you get a picture of this?" And it's just like, what the? Why do you have 9 feet of air above my head and like you're missing my what?
you don't want
Lots
that?
of people don't even.
You
and
don't
they
want the
get
ceiling
like,
tiles?
Fine. Get pissed.
Oh.
Well, at least do it good. God.
Oh yeah, people don't like photo or video criticism.
Oh no.
Like, hey, remember when you could when you did video on your phone, if you turned it sideways, it'll give you the landscape.
Right.
Now I think it's fixed or something, but
I-
I don't know. I don't video as much anymore.
yeah.
But,
Now everybody's doing it.
I should have done my
always-
set last night. I was pissed I didn't.
Oh, how'd that go?
It went well. Felt good. Felt like putting on an old condom.
Nice.
You know,
Clean it out while you stick it
clean
under
it.
the sink.
Oh yeah, clean it. Mhm.
Stick it in the sink.
What'd you do?
Put it
5
right
minutes?
back on.
Did 7 minutes. Went up at Dunedin Brewery. Had probably about 50, 60 people there. It's an open mic, but it's like a legit show, basically.
Yeah, I still haven't been out there.
It's good.
It's just far, isn't it? How long did it take you to get there?
I've made phone calls the whole way, so I have an accountability buddy.
So that makes you go faster.
I just wasn't paying attention to the time.
Oh.
I had to make a couple stops anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I made a stop on the way home, get groceries.
Yeah.
hmm
J Spa.
Well, they were closed.
Oh.
It's Monday night.
Ah.
That's
When you
pretty
get the
cool to
deals.
go to a open mic and get some real comics.
Yeah, shout out to John J. Murray, who's been on this podcast a few times. He's been doing that open mic for, I don't know, 5 years, but it's known in this little enclave of Dunedin, which is near Clearwater, Florida, which it's like its own little neighborhood kind of thing. It's a really nice little kind of neighborhood over there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think this is part of Clearwater-ish area.
Yeah. Well, they got a lot of little cities up there. That
right.
Kind of,
Well, this is where a bunch of Irish people went, hence
Really?
why it's called Dunedin.
is that an Irish word? I didn't.
I think Dunedin. There's a Dunedin, Ireland,
Oh,
right?
no shit. I didn't know that. I don't know.
So, like in Florida, there's a bunch of, and I'm sure this is like this. You know, like New York definitely had little pockets of where certain groups would go.
sure.
Uh,
5 pints.
So in Tarpon Springs over here is a huge Greek contingency,
That one I knew.
right? So like there's a bunch of those pockets kind of throughout the coast of Florida over here in the Gulf side.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Fun.
So
That's fun.
So that Dunedin's like a little neighborhood. Like they do like there's like cute bars. It's not a lot of corporate stuff. It's like it's kind of like Americana, kind
Kitschy.
of what you want. Yeah, no, but it's like really nice. It's not what you think of Florida. I think like
No.
what people think of Florida outside of
That
the
was
area.
Alligator Alley. That's what people think of Florida.
Right, Muck City.
Yeah.
But so this is a brewery that they've been doing this for 5 years or so, and every Monday night and consistent. And then it's just like now there's the sign up sheet had 25 comics on it. I was like, whoa.
Wow.
I was like, dude,
How many
that's
legit?
crazy.
Like,
Oh, I there's a whole new crop of people. I told him I'm like,
but I mean, legit funny.
I didn't stay around. John can get me up and I can leave.
Oh.
So that's a little seniority kind of funness of doing it for
Ugh.
10 years. But the thing of like, holy, there's 25 people on this list. I'm trying to like scan down it. I only know like 5 of them.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah. And I feel like
It used to be like, yeah, I know most of the comics in town.
pretty much.
Not no more.
Well, they cycle through like minor league ball, right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Same pay.
you know, there's going to be a big supply of players in the
Dominicans.
league. Dominicans that don't use toilet paper and shit and throw it in the trash can.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
But like, no, it felt good. It was definitely one of those things. I didn't write anything before I went. Smart.
Well, doesn't that stress you the fuck out?
It's a weird kind of stress where you kind of like it in a way because it's a challenge. It's kind of like this. Like I walked in, I was like, what are we going to talk about?
Jesus. I'm nervous for you.
No,
Yeah.
well, yeah, because you've done it before.
Yeah, and I can't imagine
remember
going
you
up
were
there.
like,
Good, I'm done. Hit them all.
Did I do it? I did.
Newsflash, asshole!
Like my little babies now are saying, I did it. You get off.
That
you're
was
like,
me.
I did it. I did it. I did it.
I did it, guys. Count it.
Yeah.
Write it down.
You had funny jokes, but you ripped through them. That's all I can remember. That's like, what, 10 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
But that, worst case scenario, they have a bucket on stage that you can choose. And you go bucket, everybody goes bucket, and you can choose. Topics
Oh, that's
off.
fun.
Yeah. So
Everybody does it, or is it just like,
you do. Everybody usually does it at the end of their set. I was like, John, I might just go all bucket, and he's like, yeah, whatever. If the bucket,
bucket?
No, he's like, if the bucket, if anybody could do that, you'll be fine. Like you can do it. And I was like, all right. So I don't even remember what. I only took one out though. I started talking about. I'll record the set. Maybe we'll play it. But
You don't remember your bucket?
I talked about
bucket
my
list.
dick for a while.
Right.
Some chick tried to charge her phone near the stage, so it bugged me. Like literally, but I'm talking to her. She's on the
like
ground.
walking up.
It's not a big stage. It's like a big band set
Yeah.
behind you. It's got drums on stage, so it's not a lot of room, and it's only probably 6 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
It's a brewery,
Yeah.
and so this chick, as I'm starting my set, like walks up to the stage from the first tables to my left, and I'm like, what is she doing? And so I'm trying to figure out what she's doing, and then she's plugging in her phone and trying to work it while it's plugged in, but it died. But I kept talking to her, and she didn't know I was talking to her. Totally zoned me out. So I just kept.
Well,
fucking
why
with
would she
her.
listen to you?
I was like,
Why?
So that's
the
why
guy
I
with
kept
the
talking to
microphone's
her.
talking
I
blah
kept-
blah blah blah.
I was like, I think I said like, I wish I had that ability to check out like that. There's just a guy bleeding. There's kids on here bleeding their heart out on stage,
Right.
and she's like, "Man, my Bumble, what the fuck?"
You should have waited till she plugged it in and then went back and sat down, and then you go unplug it.
Dude,
Or she sat there and played on her phone,
it was like
plugged in.
a good 20 seconds. She was sitting there trying to get it to work. I saw it. It had that big dead battery
Right.
symbol on it.
Yeah.
And then she went back to her table with the dude sitting there. The dude is telling her, "Hey, that guy was like talking shit to you," but he wasn't saying it in English.
Who? Oh, really?
And I was like, "Ooh, do I go deeper with them, or do I don't want?" She doesn't seem very fun, so I kind of just moved on.
That's good.
Talked about my wiener.
Good. All right. Is that all? You don't want to talk about your wiener anymore?
Keep your leads data. If you're doing business development, that's the last thing. This is the pragmatic advice of the show, other than
Right.
work on your continuous improvement of your processes. Leads data. So, real quick, one thing that a lot of my clients, I try to really tell them to do, we were just talking about before the mics heated up, is when you take leads data, meaning how did you find out about us? That question, right? It's not the end all be all. Know that it's not going to be 100% reliable. Okay?
Yeah.
Because people's memories are terrible. So if you put like Google ads in there, a lot of people don't know they click on Google ads. Some people do.
Yeah.
Most people don't.
Yeah.
I would say most people are checked out.
Yeah.
It should be a Heisman voting.
Right.
You know how the Heisman's voted?
Yeah.
You pick 3 out of the 4 or 5 candidates.
Yeah. And you rank them.
And it's weighted.
Yeah.
So like if
Number one gets
Vince
3
Young-
points.
Yeah, Vince Young's, number 1, he gets 3.
Mm-hmm.
and so on. And so
3 gets 1, 2 gets 2.
right. And so you should, there's always a lot of touch points until a new customer or a new lead becomes a new lead.
Yes.
From interested to new lead, or from targeted to new lead, whatever you want to call it. So what I was saying to you with y'all stuff is, how do y'all take that information? And you should try to get it, if you can get it in 2 ways, verbally for like a dentistry.
Mm-hmm.
See if you can get them, the secretary to ask
Mm-hmm.
when they call in or when they come in. And then on the sheet or on the online form you can use Typeform. And I think a lot of the form app companies do this. You can have it randomize the answers.
Yeah.
Because what we tend to do is people tend to float by that because it's like, that's marketing. It's not about me. I don't give a shit. And
Yeah.
so how'd you hear about us? If you have 10 different things on there and the first thing's Google ad, they might just click on that because it's the first thing. Just to
Yeah. And probably limit those 10 things. That seems like a lot.
yeah.
Get it down to like 5.
Right. What is it? Too much choice can overwhelm people.
Yes.
I call it the craft beer kind of menu.
Oh, God.
You have too many beers on the menu, and you go, oh.
Can I get a Miller Lite? We don't have that.
Well, yeah, and you're like, we got
okay.
100 beers here, and you go, and you have to read this chalkboard. And
We got Amstel. It's kind of like the same. All right. Well, I'm the douchebag, I guess, who's going to drink the Amstel.
right, but you can't. The problem is you're not turning around those customers fast enough, and
Yeah.
people don't realize that. So, thanks a lot, John Taffer, for that tip.
Thanks, John.
What about my sweat equity?
Hit us up on iTunes.
Sweat equity.
SweatEquityPod.com.
My sweat
With our
equity.
sponsors.
My sweat equity.
Oh, yeah.
What about my sweat equity?
Ah.